Hello, this video will be some form of an advanced crash video. Before making this, I've really been finding it hard to think what I should include, because really when saying advanced there's so many different topics in the game you could try and go over. But as this is the first one, I thought I'd get all the map stuff out of the way, so I'm going to be showing some useful things that do change the outcome of rounds and are used all the time. These include stuff like silent drops and jumps, mantles, etc, etc. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if most people who watch this already know this stuff. And oh yeah, there's a few people who asked me about covering Vacant. I haven't played that map in like 2 or 3 years because it's not competitive in Europe. But a guy from North America has put the time to cover the basics of the map. He's called Electric Scope. So I'm going to put the link to his video in the description, so make sure you check it out. So firstly, probably one of the most important aspects of Crash is the crate jump. It's used all the time in basically every match on this map. For those who don't know what I'm on about, it's this thing here. If you're an SMG Russian there, you want to be using this sometimes. You can also use it pretty much any time in the round with any gun, depending on the situation. It basically just gets you over the wall faster than any of the other ways possible. You simply just have to strafe up it. It's easy once you get the hang of it as well. I mean, I can do it on 30 FPS, so if you've got 125 or 250 FPS, it should be a piece of cake. Another thing is you want to be learning to do it without thinking, because when playing with lesser skilled friends in the past, I usually see them look at it for 2 or 3 seconds to line the jump up. You want to be able to do it instantly without thinking. So you can jump up it, but what else? Well, since it's a silent drop, it means you take no damage, so it's the most used way to escape from top A. There are others that I'll go over in a minute, but they're also risky. But anyway, if people know you're on top A, you can just jump onto it without them knowing. Another way to get down from top A to the bottom floor at least is jump on this roof. Usually people get confused when they hear the dropping sound, so you can just jump down quickly and kill whoever's in there. So I'll now go over some more risky ways to get down from top A. Firstly, you can drop on this window which you have to climb into. It's silent of course, but once you drop off the window you will make sound. I'll just say that I very rarely ever try and use these because the chances are you'll probably mess it up and die. But if you jump here on this little tiny slant and hit it right, then you won't take any damage. A slightly safer way is to mantle or auto climb it. And now the hardest way is this auto climb. But if you could get this right every time, it would be so amazing. So here's something else you should know. The B site has the biggest silent radius out of any map. If you're on top sandbags or the glitch roof, you can just jump near the truck and take no damage or make any sound. Pretty much everybody knows you can climb onto glitch roof from sandbag, or if you can't even do that, you can use the easier route. But what if you're on attack and just got into hardware? If you imagine the situation that somebody's killed the person playing hardware on defense or on sandbag and the B bomb is open, so your team is rushing down the B alley with the bomb to plant. The first thing you should be thinking if you're up here is to cover both exits of 8 because people will have to rotate. But if they do make it past the back A and they didn't die, you can climb up onto the glitch from here. It's difficult but gets way easier with practice. You basically have to jump backwards and right while spamming your jump key to climb it, but being up here lets you cover everything. By the way, this is the best way to get down from hardware to sandbag. But anyway, this is something I want to show you. It's basically some form of bug in the CoD series and it's been there since CoD 1. But let's imagine you've got smoke everywhere and your team is still attacking the B bomb. But you know someone's on sandbags or in the spawn house. So if you climb the ladder, it's obviously going to make noise, so they're just going to know you're coming and be prone waiting or something. But if you walk up the ladder and look directly in the centre of your screen, you'll climb up silently. Granted it's slow, but they won't know you're doing it. Then once you get to the top, you can just jump up and kill them. By the way, this works on every single ladder in every map. Another small thing I'll go over is this. Imagine you need to get into A for whatever reason, but somebody's on top A or mid A and they're shooting at you. If you come to the back of the helicopter, you can go in it and fake to be climbing. You do this by coming here. Make sure you sprint slightly and crouch, otherwise you'll get stuck most of the time. Then once inside, you come here and just jump 2 or 3 times and they'll think you're climbing on top of the heli, and no doubt peek. At this time you can make your way into A without them knowing. I think this is good for a sniper. If you're on the sandbag and watching the cross into A, it's pretty hard to hit people who run up the stairs to plant because you can't see where they are. 80% of the time they're going to be proning anyway. So if you can get up here fast, you can see so much more. There's a lot of things I probably missed out on this one, such as bounces and stuff, but the amount of times I see people use bounces and they actually help is pretty small. This video was really made just to cover a few small things on Crash. In the next one, which will be pretty soon, I'm just going to make an entire video on tack nades that you can use in the round and probably wall bangs. If you have something specific you want to see, then please put it in the comments, because most of the time I don't actually know what to make videos on. People wanted to see a movement tutorial, so I did one, and I'll do the same for another topic if I think it's good. So yeah, ciao.